In his exclusive interview with W Korea, Lee Do-hyun revealed that one of his many life goals is to earn enough money to pay off his parents' debts. For him, this is not just a dream but a deep commitment. With his extraordinary perseverance, Lee Do-hyun has demonstrated a strong dedication in pursuing this goal. Here is the list of 6 charming traits and roles that captivated Lee Do-hyun in the Korean dramas he starred in. At number 6, Prison Playbook depicts the life journey of Ja Hyuk, a prominent baseball athlete portrayed by Park Hae-soo. His sports career comes to a halt when he finds himself behind bars on charges of attempting to kill a man who tried to harm his sister. Sentenced to 1 year in prison, Ja Hyuk must face drastic changes in his life. He is forced to leave his career as an athlete and adapt to life inside the prison. Behind the prison walls, Ja Hyuk reunites with Lee Jun-ho, his old friend who now works as a prison guard, portrayed with charisma by Yoon Kyung-ho. However, Ja Hyuk not only interacts with his old friend, but also connects with various other inmates from different backgrounds. Ja Hyuk encounters drug addicts, former gangsters, master swindlers, gamblers, and even soldiers-turned-killers. Each meeting and experience in prison gives Ja Hyuk valuable lessons about the true meaning of life. In flashbacks, Lee Do-hyun appears as the younger version of Lee Jun-ho. Jun-ho is Ja Hyuk's friend and baseball teammate during their teenage years. Lee Do-hyun's participation in Prison Playbook in 2017 marked his debut appearance in the series, portraying a high school baseball player. At number 5, the story begins with a portrayal of the life of a wealthy family in Los Angeles, United States, who suddenly find themselves confronted with a series of mysterious events that cannot be explained. These threats not only disrupt their peace, but also endanger the safety of their baby, who is the light of the family. In an effort to save their family from the lurking danger, they decide to seek help from a renowned pair of shamans, Bong Gil, played by Lee Do-hyun, and Hwa Rim, played by Kim Go-yoon. Both are experts in dealing with unusual supernatural phenomena. The ritual process is then initiated by the 2 shamans to uncover the root of the strange occurrences that befall the wealthy Law family. Diligently, they eventually discover clues pointing to the fact that the threat originates from the evil spirits of the family's ancestors. The family is then haunted by the presence of their own ancestral spirits, a phenomenon often known as Graves Calling. Without hesitation, Hwa Ra and Bong Gil strive to confront this threat by seeking the help of a Feng Shui expert, along with a grave expert. Through further investigation, they uncover that their ancestors' graves hold hidden dark secrets. It turns out that the choice of their ancestors' burial grounds was highly unusual, and there are indications of greater dangers lurking if delved deeper. It's worth noting that Lee Do-hyun's portrayal as a shaman in the film Exuma is truly attention-grabbing. In addition to his appealing physical appearance, his unique tattoos also add depth to the character he portrays. At number 4, The Good Bad Mother tells the story of Young-soon, portrayed warmly by Ra Mi-ran, a single mother who works tirelessly on a pig farm to support her son's life. Young-soon faces various challenges in raising her son, Kang-ho, played by Lee Do-hyun. Despite her determination to ensure that Kang-ho does not face the same fate as her, unfortunately, her actions lead her to be perceived as a bad mother by her son. As time passes, Kang-ho grows up. He pursues a career as a prosecutor with a cold and indifferent personality, often hiding secrets and distancing himself from interactions with his mother. However, fate changes when Kang-ho experiences a life-altering accident, reverting him back to a childlike state. It is then that he is forced to return to his hometown and start a new life with his mother, whom he previously considered to be a villain. Lee Do-hyun delivers outstanding performances in The Good Bad Mother, portraying Choi Kang-ho brilliantly, as his character experiences amnesia due to the accident, reverting to a vulnerable and touching childlike persona. Coming in at number 3, Hotel del Luna tells the story of Jang Man-wol, played by IU, a woman who becomes the owner of the Guest House of the Moon. During the Goryeo era, Man-wol was known as a rebel who roamed extensively. At that time, she met Gu Chung-myung, played by Lee Do-hyun, a distinguished warrior in the Goryeo military whom she loved. However, misfortune befell Man-wol, leading to the failure of their relationship. In desperation, Man-wol decided to search for the Guest House of the Moon. After finding the guest house, she unwittingly settled there and eventually became its owner. Man-wol became the owner of the guest house after receiving wine from a deity, signifying her trapped position between life and death. Lee Do-hyun's performance in Hotel del Luna successfully captivated audiences, earning him the nickname Firefly for his charm. In an interview, the scriptwriter of Hotel del Luna revealed the reason behind creating the character of Gu Chung-myung, likened to a firefly. It turns out, this is related to the philosophy of the fate of handsome men that aligns with the symbolism of fireflies. At number 2, the story 18 Again tells the journey of a married couple who have been together for years, but are forced to face the heavy trial of divorce. Yoon Da-young, portrayed by Kim Ha-neul, is married to Hong Dae-young, a character played by Yoon Sang-hyun, who was 37 years old at the time. They have a son and daughter who are already 18 years old. Yoon Da-young is a determined rookie announcer with a warm heart. However, after going through various ups and downs in their marriage, she begins to feel weary, and no longer able to tolerate her husband's behavior. Meanwhile, Hong Dae-young is going through a tough time after being fired from his job and ignored by his family. As a result, Yoon Da-young decides to serve him divorce papers. As Hong Dae-young reflects on his regret-filled life, he suddenly undergoes an extraordinary transformation. His body changes into that of an 18-year-old boy, but his mind remains as mature as his 37-year-old self. While in his teenage body, Hong Dae-young, now played by Lee Do-hyun, is a talented and popular basketball player. He changes his name to Ko Woo-young and starts a new life with various challenges to face. The series 18 Again succeeds not only because of Lee Do-hyun's brilliant performance in portraying the two sides of Hong Dae-young's character, but also because of the excellent exploration of family values, making it one of the main strengths of this Korean drama. Coming in at number 1, Death's Game tells the journey of a man named Choi Yi-jae, portrayed strongly by Seo In-guk, who grew up in a poor family, but possesses a smart and kind-hearted personality towards those around him. Despite facing poverty, Choi Yi-jae demonstrates intelligence and kindness. However, after years of struggling without success in finding a decent job, despair and lack of confidence begin to creep in. At the peak of his despair, Choi Yi-jae meets a tragic death facing unexpected consequences, confronting death itself, portrayed with intensity by Park So-dam. In his desperation, Choi Yi-jae is sentenced by death to experience death 12-fold through various different bodies. This daunting challenge not only threatens his life, but also demands him to endure to avoid hell. In this gripping storyline, Lee Do-hyun portrays a handsome model character that adds life to the story, enriching the narrative dynamics with a strong allure, and making Death's Game even more captivating. That's the charm of Lee Do-hyun in several dramas, and throughout his acting career, Lee Do-hyun has shown remarkable growth. He started with small roles, but his dedication and talent have earned him abundant praise from the audience. Thanks to his hard work, he has been entrusted with challenging and diverse lead roles. Moreover, one thing worth appreciating about Lee Do-hyun is his loyalty to his family. Despite his success, he hasn't forgotten his parents. Through his hard work in the entertainment industry, Lee Do-hyun has paid off his parents' debts. He has even bought a house for them. You can see the latest videos on the right. Don't forget to like these videos and subscribe to our channel, so you don't miss any uploads.